So, tonight's session on Mindful Mondays, we're covering overcoming barriers to long-term goals. This is one of my really favorite topics. And I want to start today's session off with a quote by, I think his name is pronounced Robert Heinlein. I'm not too sure if that's how you say it, but forgive me if it's incorrect. But I love this quote. In the absence of clearly defined goals, we become strangely loyal to performing daily trivia until ultimately we become enslaved by it. So many people say that they don't have time, they don't have the energy. But then if we have a look at their online screen time or the activities that they're doing that are unnecessary, the things that they're saying yes to that they know they shouldn't be saying yes to, we start understanding that, hang on, maybe they do have a goal, but maybe they've become more obsessed with the excuses. Maybe they've become obsessed more with what someone thinks of them. Maybe they've become more obsessed with doing daily trivia, little things that don't really mean that much in the long run. That in 5 years' time, they're not really going to look back and say, I'm glad that I did that. They've just gotten good at basically saying yes to the wrong things. That's essentially what it is. Now, our goals are something that they need to be breathed into life. I love the way that I think as Buddha said, our work is to find our work and then give our hearts to it. What he didn't say was our work is to find our work and then come up with the best excuse possible for not doing it. Now, your heart is your courage, it's your gratitude, it's your love, it's your passion, it's your excitement. Now, I want you to, right now in your mind, just think about one of the long-term goals that you're thinking about working towards. Maybe it's, you want to get into a relationship. Maybe it's you want to build that business. Just thinking about one of your long-term goals. Are you committed to doing it? Are you committed to saying yes when it's easy and yes when it's hard? Or are you more interested in it? Which means that you're probably succumbing to your excuses, succumbing to when it is challenging. There's something that I absolutely love, which is called, I talk about it with my clients in my program, which is the 6 stages of goal achievement. The first one is fantasy. You start coming up with an idea. This is the thing that I really want. The second stage is you start fantasizing, you start coming up with a theory about how I can do it. Well, what I want to be is a mindset coach. What I could do is I could do a course. What I could do is start posting on social media. Then the next step is taking action. Okay, well, I'm going to have a look at courses. I'm going to look at posting on social media. That's when we run into the fourth stage, which is reality. We start realizing what's actually really required to do this thing. And so many people, they get to that stage. They know that they want the goal. They know they want their thing. But when they get to the stage of reality, they go, well, it's not for me. It's too hard. It's too difficult. I'm not smart enough. Here's the thing. You didn't know how to walk. What happened? You learned how to. You didn't know how to speak. What happened? You learned how to do it. You didn't know how to drive a car. One day you learned how to do it. Your goals are the exact same. They require at some point for us to stand up and say, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to be uncomfortable. And as soon as we can sit in reality of our goals, we move on to the next stage, which is growth. Growth is a beautiful stage. So when we start experiencing new things, we expand our comfort zone, we expand our knowledge. And when we step into growth, what happens? We start getting new rewards. We start going further than we've ever been. We start stepping outside. And once we've attained new results, we're in a position to build a bigger fantasy. Okay, I can make my social media bigger. I can be an even better coach. This is really important for us to understand that our goals do require us to sacrifice being uncomfortable at some point. It requires us to sacrifice our excuses. We've got a rule in our house, which is we're not allowed to say I'm tired. Anytime I say that I'm tired, my partner pulls me up on it and she says, what'd you say? I'm like, I am an infinite source of energy and I have all the power and energy I need to do incredible things today. And I have to say, I go, yep, let's go. I have to give up that excuse. And in today's workshop, what we're going to do is we're going to do some journaling about your goals and about what might be getting in the way. So we're going to work on overcoming barriers towards our goals. So what I want you to do is just take a pen and paper. If you don't already have one, a pen and paper, or you can open up a new document on your device, on your phone, if you want to do it on the notepad in there, that's okay. But I want you to open it up and just write Mindful Mondays, overcoming barriers. And you can possibly put the date down if you want, which is the 7th of the 10th, 2024. So just taking a pen and paper or a new document on your device, whichever one. Mindful Mondays, overcoming barriers to goals. And the way that this works is I've spoken about the topic, we'll do some journaling, and then after that, we do some meditation around the topic. So the first question that I want you to journal and just write down is, what's one long-term goal that you currently would like to see more progression on? And you can answer it by saying, number one, the goal I want to progress towards is. And I want you to just think, what's the one thing, the major priority maybe that you want to make in your life, the thing that you want to give your energy to? The goal I want to progress towards is. I want you to just write what comes to mind. Maybe it's that you want to get into that relationship that you've been really wanting. You know you really want it. Maybe it's something to do with your career. Maybe it's to do with an emotional state that you really want to accomplish. Maybe you want to discover and enjoy greater levels of inner peace. And once you've got a goal that you've written down that you're pretty happy with, one that feels good to you, one thing that you would like to prioritize more and put more effort into, just give me a thumbs up to let me know to go on to the next question. And you can give me the thumbs up emoji if you want, or if you've got your camera on, you can just, thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Murray. Thanks, Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan's found that button as well to make all the thumbs go up. Amazing. I've still got to figure that one out. Thanks, Anna. And thanks, Angel. And thanks, Sarah. Beautiful. Now, question number 2. This is one that I really enjoy. What are your 3 most common excuses for not going after this? And I want you to just dot point them as A, B, and C. And they could be anything. You can answer it by saying, the excuses I tell myself are. Maybe it's, I don't have time. Maybe it's, I'm not smart enough. Maybe you say, it's too hard. Maybe you say there are no good people out there to date. You know, for a long time in relationships, I didn't believe I deserved to be loved for who I was. And that was my excuse. I'm not good enough as I am. And maybe it's not an excuse. Maybe it's just a rationale. Maybe it's just something that you tell yourself. I got a client at the moment. He's like, oh, you know, I want to own my own company as a marketing, oh, he's a media marketer. It's like, oh, yeah, but it's hard. It's difficult. I don't know if I've got the time. Like, the question is, do you want it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, let's go through the excuses. And once you feel that you've got 3 excuses that are coming up for you, just give me a thumbs up and let me know. Thanks, Sarah. And they could be a good excuse, by the way. We're not discounting them. It could be like, you know, could be having health problems or something like that. You know, I had chronic fatigue syndrome for 17 years. If you'd asked me this question a while ago, that would have been the first thing. I'm too tired. I'm sick. I can't rely on myself. Thanks, Lauren. Thanks, Anna. But what I want you to do, thanks, Murray, from that list that you just wrote, I want you to pick one of them. I want you to pick one that's really getting in the way, that you want to challenge. You want to, okay, I want to overcome that. I want to write a new narrative about that. You know, excuses are just a story we tell ourselves. And we've told ourselves so often that we believe it's true. So I don't have the time. Let me look at my screen time and see if I really do have the time. Amazing. So once you've underlined one that you want to work on, what I want you to do is for number 3, I want you to write down 3 reasons why you know that this excuse isn't really true. 3 reasons. And again, I want you to dot point them as A, B, and C. If you have written down, I don't have the time. Well, I know that's not true because I've made time to watch 10 episodes of TV this week. I know it's not true because I've went and spent time with my friends, drinking at a bar. I know it's not true because I spent a lot of time on my phone. If it's that you don't have the energy, write down, well, I've got enough energy to go to work. I've got enough energy to go for walks. I've got enough energy to be on this call right now. So just writing 3 reasons. I remember writing down that I didn't believe I was smart enough. And I was like, hang on, well, you did get a pursuit of excellence for music at school. Like, you must have some level of intelligence. You did finish high school, so you must have some level of intelligence. That I can read, I can do basic math. That does require me to have some level of intelligence. And once you feel that you've got 3 reasons why you know that this excuse doesn't really hold up, I want you to just give me a thumbs up. Now, it might be easy, it might be difficult to do this exercise and to challenge these thoughts. I always say the harder it is, the more beneficial it is. It's like going to the gym. If you lift a very light weight, there's not as much benefit to lifting a heavy weight. People are very surprised when they're like, oh, it's really hard to think about. I'm like, good. Fantastic, even better. All right, amazing. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Zoran. Thanks, Murray. Beautiful. We'll go on to question number 4. I want you to write down 4 ways you know you could move towards your goal this week. I don't want you to say next month, next year. I want you to bring it into the moment. A lot of people have this kicking the can of success. I'll do it. The diet starts on Monday. Well, today is Monday. So I want you to write down 4 ways you know you could move towards this goal this week. And you can answer it by saying, the ways that I know I can move towards my goal this week are the ways I know I can move towards this goal this week are, and just brainstorm. Anything. Could even be getting a good night's sleep. Could be eating healthier. For me, a lot of the time it's watching training videos on my coaching, how to, I'm doing a new course starting soon, going through some of the old material. For me, I know that I can get better at coaching. I can watch those videos. There's a few techniques that I'm learning at the moment to improve my ability to serve. Awesome. I could book in a practice session with one of my friends who's also a coach. We love doing practice sessions on each other with new methodologies. There's always a way you can move towards your goal. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be something small. And once you've got 4 that you're happy with, maybe you've got 5, I don't know, however many you want to write down. But once you've got 4, please just let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Amazing. Amazing. Thanks, guys. And even if you don't do these, it's okay. But this is just getting our mind focused on, hey, this is my goal. This is what I can do this week. The first step is awareness. What you do with that awareness is up to you. But number 5, one last question. Why is it important that you start taking these actions now? Not next week, not next month, not in the new year. Why is it important that you do it right now? What are your most motivating reasons to do well on your goal? And you can answer this in dot points if you want. but start by writing, it's important for me to take action because. It's important for me to take action because. What is it for you? Maybe it's knowing that life is short. Maybe we only get a limited time here, and that's your motivating reason. Maybe you want to be the best version of yourself. Maybe you want to experience joyous amounts of energy and passion and motivation. Maybe you want to inspire your friends. Maybe you want to help your parents. Maybe you want to be in the best position you've ever been to attract your ideal partner. Maybe you want to love yourself deeply. What is it? And as you're going through this one, just take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And whatever you're writing, whatever your reasons, they're amazing. But I want you to end it, no matter which way, because I love myself that much. Put that at the end. I love myself that much. At the end of the day, goals are great. Getting things are great. It's not about the goal. It's about the person you get to become in the process. Goals are not for what you get. I could give you $1 million right now, but if you don't change how you feel about yourself, it's not going to make you happier. Might give you more units of choice and get some experiences, but it's all about the person that we get to become. Because guess what? You're with you all the time. And if you don't like you, and if you're not growing and you're not happy with who you are and how you're showing up, all the things in the world won't make a difference to how you feel. Just remember that whenever someone says goals, remember, it's not about the thing that you're getting. It's about who you get to become in the process. Get to be someone who shows up for you. One of my things I have written up on the world on my board there that I read every day is, I'm a man of his word. Whenever I say I will do something, I do it. And I do it because I love myself that much. That's exactly what I have written there. Self-discipline is self-love. Doing hard things, I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for my future self. I'm doing it for my future happiness. Beautiful. All right, guys. Now we're going to jump into our meditation part of this thing. Hang on, where are my headphones? There we go. Got them. Thought I was going to have to do a run upstairs there. That would have really killed the vibe. All right, amazing. Just taking a moment to just, give yourself a pat on the back for doing the work that you're doing just then. It's amazing that you showed up. Amazing that you answered these questions. Not everyone will do it. So just taking a moment to just also stretch out, getting yourself into a nice and comfortable position so that you can do this meditation. I always find that the more I stretch out, the more I feel comfortable, the easier it is to engage. I don't spend the whole time sitting there thinking, oh my God, my leg is uncomfortable. Kind of kills the vibe of a meditation when you're uncomfortable. Oh, okay, beautiful. Now I'm going to play some music through these speakers. I just want you to let me know if you hear this. Hang on one sec. Beautiful. There we go. Can everyone hear that okay? Beautiful. So just taking a moment right now to get yourself nice and comfortable. The first thing that we're going to do in this is a breathing exercise where we breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth, but we're going to go quite quick with this. We're going to do 10 in and out breaths And on the last exhale, on the 10th one, just breathing all the way out for as long as you possibly can. And then just arriving as much as you can into stillness. If you want to do a breath hold, you can. But if you want to just return your breathing to normal, you can. We're going to do 3 rounds of this deep breathing, and I will guide you through this process. So just taking a moment to arrive into stillness, starting to just give your mind permission to be here right now, to just be a part of this experience, to let go of any thinking about anything that was happening today, anything that you need to do later. Just giving your mind complete permission to focus and be here now. We're going to do our first round of breathing by inhaling through the nose into the stomach and then exhaling out through the mouth, letting ourselves relax, going nice and quickly. We'll do our first inhale in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Breathe in and breathe all the way out. You're starting to just really notice how you're feeling. We're going to do our second round in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Breathe in and breathe all the way out. Just letting your body relax. And again, just noticing how you're feeling. And we're now going to start our final round of breathing. And with this one, give it a little bit more effort, a little bit more energy. Really breathe in deep and really breathe out with a bit more force. Let's take our first inhale in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Breathe in and breathe all the way out. Let all the oxygen out of your body. Let it all out. Slowly if you want, or forcefully, just all the way. And just let your breathing return to normal. And just again, just noticing how you're feeling. Now that you're into a nice, calm, nice, relaxing state, I want you to, in your mind, imagine that you've just accomplished the goal that you really wanted to see progression on. I want you to step into a scene that you can see in your mind as if it's a movie when you know that this goal has been accomplished. I want you to see anything that comes to mind, any of the people, any of the furnishings, any of the surroundings. I want you to just see everything. And let your mind just paint a beautiful image of your goal being accomplished. Give your mind permission to just keep painting the image, keep painting the scene. Go into even more detail with your mind of what you can see. And in your mind, I want you to make everything even more brighter, even more in focus, even more vibrant, as if you're turning it from normal resolution to HD. And as you do this, I want you to bring in all the sounds that you can hear. Maybe it's what other people are saying, maybe it's sounds in the environment, maybe it's even the voices in your own head of what you're saying to yourself about how happy you are, how proud of yourself. Hear everything as you can see it vibrantly in front of you. And as you're seeing it, and as you're hearing it, turn up the volume of what you can hear. Hear it even louder. And as you're tuning into this vibrant image and the loud sounds, I want you to really notice how you're feeling as everything's becoming even more in focus. How are you feeling in this moment? Are you feeling proud? Are you feeling excited? Really just tapping into that emotion. How does it feel with your goal accomplished? And I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, I want you to times the emotion by 10. Just really feel it. Feel it just overtake every cell in your body. Exactly how it feels to have accomplished your goal. Let it take you over. Let yourself experience it fully. And what I want you to do right now is I want you to imagine that with this beautiful feeling, noticing everything you can see, I want you to start looking back through the past, connecting all the dots of how you got to this position. And I want you to see everything that led you to this moment. all the actions you took, the risks, the challenges that you overcome. But I want you to see them from this attitude, this feeling of certainty, this feeling of happiness, this feeling of joy. And see yourself having this brilliant, amazing attitude as you went through all the tasks necessary to get here. See yourself looking powerful. See yourself looking determined. See yourself acting from love. See yourself with a smile on your face and a can-do attitude. Every situation. And enjoy it. And I want you to now just come back into this moment with this feeling, with the great attitude, with a smile. And feel yourself arriving back where you are. And I want you to say in your mind to yourself right now, I am strong. I am powerful. I have everything I need to succeed. I love myself fully. I believe in myself fully. I have everything I need within me to succeed. And I want you to just take a really deep breath into your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. And take one more deep breath into your nose. With a smile on your face. Breathing out through your mouth. And one last time, big deep breath in through your nose. Letting it out through your mouth. And when you feel ready, just coming back into your body, where you're seated right now, noticing the feeling of your legs on the surface beneath you, noticing the temperature of the room that you're in and the feeling of it against your skin. And when you feel that you've come back into your body, just wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Move your neck from side to side as you come back into your body completely. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Amazing work, everyone. Just taking a moment to come back into the room. And if anything came up for you that you want to write down, I highly suggest just taking a moment to write it down. But thank you so much for coming along today. You can give yourself a good pat on the back again for sitting here doing the meditation. You never know what you're going to get with these meditations. So, sitting here, just giving it an opportunity and a chance. Um, that's what it's all about. That's what showing up for yourself is. It's, coming along to something like this and just giving it a go. You never know what you're going to get with these kind of things. So yeah, well done for being here. Now, the way that these sessions work is if you want to jump off, you can, but I highly would love it if you could give me a review on Meetup when you leave and go back into it. But I do stay on for, the next 15 minutes or so to just answer any questions. If you want to share something that came up for you and you want to talk and share your experience, or if you have a question, or if you are interested in, working with me and going deeper into this, goals is one of the things I absolutely love helping with people. I work with ambitious optimists who are struggling with their mindset and their self-belief to really believe in themselves and realize their goals. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, I'm actually just, yeah, there's a link down below. If you want to book in a session with me to just have a chat, like a free mindset coaching call to go deeper onto this kind of topic, amazing. So if you haven't had one with me before, this is like one-time offer that you can use. If you've had a call before and you still want to work together, then please just reach out. Or you can just send me a message on social media, Instagram, David Keith Turner on all the socials. But yeah, I'm just going to end the recording and let you guys speak and ask any questions.